Okay. Is this on? Okay. Yes, it is. I want to thank everybody for their support of Matt Urban, and it's amazing how I got involved with the whole thing. Rick Rhodes here, and then Rick introduced me to Norm, and then Norm introduced me to Matt Urban. I've been doing a lot of research on Matt, and everything he's talking about is all factual. There's like, if you'd ever go on the web and you just type in his name, you'll see hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of things on it. I myself have gone ahead and started to write some songs, a couple different things, and had been on Norm's show and stuff like that. I want to call your attention just if you get a chance to go to YouTube and then just go to Songwriters Lounge. That's all you got to do is go to YouTube, Songwriters Lounge. Everything that we're doing and covering here on video will all be there. And covering the boxing, covering the girls, covering all the entertainers and stuff like that. So that's all I can say right now. Anything more?
Gerald, you could check his website because he's a songwriter, he's a vocalist, he's a musician. He gets the crowd going all the time, and if you want to see him live, you'll catch him October 17th at this Lodge. Because me and Rick Rhodes, Rick, why don't you come up here for a second? Come here. Yeah, he's saying it's not the right. I know they called me today. Rick Rhodes, Spy Guy. Rick Rhodes, we want this on there.
Wait a minute, I'll go. Okay.
Rick Rhodes, my partner, we're Spy Guys. This is our, actually August, this is our 3rd year together doing, supporting local talent, different charities. And
I want to say one word here. Okay. Why in the world don't we have a sign that says welcome to the home of the most decorated soldier?
Amen.
Welcome to Buffalo.
Right.
How hard would that be? You know what it says on the sign right now? An all-American city. What in the world's that all about?
Is that all?
So let's change that.
Okay.
We need help.
Well said, Rick.
That's what I
well
want.
said. See?
Okay.
We always got something going on. We, you know, interest in Buffalo.
my two cents.
That's what we should be proud of, right? I mean, it's a beautiful city, very cultural,
You can't move,
and
I'm
all that
steady.
stuff. I have to say this because you know what? We have all kinds of heroes in Buffalo. Them two firemen, that still gets me, you know what I mean? They're heroes in themselves. In fact, my son's in the audience over here, my son, and one of his best friends, he wasn't a fireman, but he did the same thing. He ran into a fire to save a couple of kids. This is probably 15, 20 years ago, and he died doing it. And it's a sad thing. You know, so there's all kinds of heroes from Buffalo, you know what I mean?
Can I say one more thing?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Speaking of firemen and stuff like that, how many of you remember the propane explosion that happened in Buffalo?
Oh, yeah.
Well, let me tell you a real quick story. I was walking into Denny's one day, and as I was walking in, I came across the Buffalo News rack, and across it said 5 firemen die in propane explosion. I don't know how it was done or where or anything at all, but all of a sudden I was like just captivated by this, and I came into the restaurant, and I swear my hand just went like this on a napkin. It just kept writing and writing and writing. To make a long story short, out of that came the song called the Fireman Song, which myself and Frank Carletto created, and then we brought Michael Damian here to Buffalo, New York. And then from there, we did the train station and all this. So, and how it's continued is my friend came up from Florida, and while we were here, we went over to the actual location to where the Ellicott District, and they have this memorial there that's on the corner. It's not enough. The firemen and all this people like this and all the first alert people do not get the recognition that they need. And we need to take and have them just like the boxers when when these firemen and these policemen and stuff like this do things. And that's like what Rick was saying. You know, we got something here which is really amazing. We have Matt Urban, who's the most decorated hero of the war ever. So what we need to do is we need to get letters and start writing things to congressmen and stuff like this and have them make this sign that Rick is talking about. If they don't, then we just keep doing it until they finally do. Because this town sleeps a lot on a lot of things, and it needs to be done. Thank you.
Well said. General Wilson. Well said. Well said. Well, we're going to close the show. Unless some
One night, when all was still, I heard a sound outside my door. A blast so loud, it leveled down a city block. Oh, what went wrong? An explosion melted.
It's got his number on there. His prison number. Yep. Watch it. I don't know how. Holy shit, a close-up. Actually.
I'm Adel L, and I'm Jerry Ralston, which is AKA also Willie Orbison. This is for you, Dawn. We're going to put this on your show. I want all the girls, now signal in on each one of the girls I say it. Okay, say your name.
Grace Morning. Tina Greenawalt. Luna Smith. Tina Cake.
Okay, now all of these girls are also ring girls, which were at Jimmy Ralston's fight. And we had a really good time there. That was a lot of fun. And then we have some other plans that we're going to be doing, and you can keep upgrading if you just go to www.songwriterslounge.net. Norm, you want to get in here? Come over here, Norm.
we got to keep this short and sweet.
I know, we got to make it short and sweet because we have so many things going on here. Okay, and this is Norn Skulski. I finally get it right. Okay, and we're here for the memorial for Matt Urban. And it's a really major thing to be done, that we really need to get this courthouse named after Matt Urban. So if you got time, write a letter to your congressman, or you can get a hold of us at, I'll put a link on the website of songwriterslounge.net, and you can actually go to a site and
sign it right there.
Sign a petition right there.
there.
We can work out that. And we want to thank everybody for showing up today, and this is Jerry Ralston, or Willie Orbison, whatever you want to call it. And having a lot of good time here. Thank you. Push the red button now.
Somebody wants to say a few words. Close the show. I want to thank everybody. And like I said,